There we go. Everything's online. Love it. This is the Your Book, Your Voice coffee chat. How you doing, my friends? How are you doing? Just, double checking other connections here. Should be good. Yeah, glad you're here. Glad you're here. I do this every Thursday. This is open forum coffee chat where I talk about the audiobook world. And if you have any questions about the audiobook world, I'd love to answer those questions for you and find out about your book. What I do as an audiobook coach and producer is I help nonfiction authors mainly turn their books into audiobooks because, again, if you're a nonfiction author, you need to narrate your own audiobook. Period. All nonfiction authors need to narrate their own audiobook. Period. Do it. Because that is just one way for you to preserve your legacy in your own voice, coming from the source. Doesn't get any better than that. And for fiction authors, if you have a book that you can narrate, do it. All right. You don't have to have crazy characters all the time. You can still get across the content and the beauty of what you've written. You can get that across in your own voice as well. So don't shy away from it. Now, today's topic, I'm just going to go over some simple things to keep in mind in regards to mic placement. So we're going to talk about audiobook mic techniques in a sense, where you should be placing your microphone. Number one, first piece of advice is this: don't cut corners on the quality of the equipment that you're getting to record your audiobook. All right, get a SHURE in V7. Get some high quality stuff. Make the investment. Spend a few $100s. All right, the equipment that I provide for my clients in the Your Book, Your Voice audiobook coaching program, when you sign up for the VIP program, because I provide you with the equipment you need. It's part of the program and it's yours to keep forever. I send you $500 worth of equipment because I believe that you need to have great stuff. You got to have the best of the best so that you sound great, because you're not going to cut corners on creating your audiobook, just like you didn't cut corners when you wrote your book and published your book in the first place. You put the time and effort and money and resources and put a team together, everything that you needed to create a great create a book, and you're going to do the same thing with your audiobook because you don't want to cut corners. Remember, the audiobook is just as important of a product as your ebook, your paperback, and your hardcover. All of it is. And your voice is such a crucial part of your author brand that it is really important for you to narrate your own audiobook. So when it comes to setting up your microphone, number one, as I said, don't cheapen out on equipment. Get the good stuff. Now, so just a couple of things I want to show you, and I'll show you with this mic as well. And that is, when you're adjusting your microphone, a lot of times when you're standing in front of the microphone and you're doing your narration, now this makes sense, of course. However, what happens with a lot of mics is that there are consonants. We call them plosives. Plosives are those consonants that push air, that push sound into the diaphragm of the microphone, that jolts the diaphragm. That's why you get that popping sound or distortion. And you'll definitely see it on your waveform. So when you're talking into your microphone, if you're talking directly into it, those plosives, consonants, P especially, B, K, hard C, like cake, right? Please, give me a piece of cake, right? Now, if I say that directly into the microphone, I'm going to pop the hell out of it. And that's not good, right? We don't want any weird popping sounds or forcing that air into the diaphragm to, jolt it and make it sound distorted. So if I'm talking directly into the mic and I say, P, right? P, that's popping the mic. Please give me a piece of cake. It's all distorted. Not good. We don't want that. That's bad. So when you're setting up your microphone and you're getting into your position, see, this is what's so great. Why I send high quality equipment to the author, because you can stand like you're seeing me stand. I'm talking across the mic. I'm not talking directly into it, and I'm at a distance. But you know what? It still sounds really good. Your voice sounds great. It's picking up the mic. You're not popping it. You sound really, really good. And that's the beauty of using and having great equipment. because it's reliable, it's consistent, and it sounds good. So my suggestion is when you set up your microphone, you can talk across the mic instead of forcing air into it. Talk across it. You're still close enough to sound great, okay? You're still close enough to sound really, really good, but you're not going to hit those plosives. You're not going to get those consonants that are going to pop the mic. So if I say, please give me a piece of cake, I'm not popping directly into the diaphragm, because you don't want to have that. So if you talk across the mic, you're close enough to it, your voice will sound fine. It'll pick up the voice fine. Now remember, you are wearing headphones, and you should, when you're listening to yourself record. And another bit of advice, because when you're recording, you're going to hear a little bit of a delay if you have your headphones coming out of the computer that you're recording on, because there's a delay. It's going into the microphone, into the program, out of the program, and then into your headphones. So there's going to be a slight delay. It's going to throw you off. So my suggestion to you is taking that mic cable and plugging it in the back of the mic. Most microphones have a headphone input. Use it, because now you're listening to the source going in before it goes through everything else that causes the delay. That will allow you to hear your voice in real time and not throw you off when you're trying to record. The terminology is called latency. Okay, there is latency, there is a delay, and we want to avoid that delay. So plug your headphones into the back of the microphone. And again, with mic placement, just make sure that you are just in a good position to where you're not popping the mic. And again, talking across the mic is a great, simple adjustment that you can make. And be very conscious. Listen to how you sound and watch on the program that you're recording on. Watch those waveforms. Look at the levels, because you're going to find that sweet spot. And once you find that sweet spot, lock that in. This is what it sounds like when I'm right here and I'm looking at my levels and my levels are great. This is where I need to be. And then you're going to be consistent and stick to that position and that adjustment that you've made. That is your sweet spot, because you want to be consistent throughout the entire audiobook. All right. You don't want to be sounding like this and then be talking like this. Not good, right? Doesn't sound so good. You want to be consistent. Very important. So that's the big thing that I wanted to share with you about mic placement. 2 main points. Number 1, don't cheapen on equipment. Get the best. Get great stuff, because that will make all the difference. And then number 2, once you find that sweet spot, lock into it and then be consistent. Every chapter, every piece of your book needs to sound consistent. Because remember, think of it from the listener's standpoint. You don't want to jolt them out of the story that you're telling. Right? When you're watching a movie and something happens, a sound happens, a bad audio or maybe a bad video or something that just takes you out of the storyline. We don't want that to happen when people are listening to your audiobook. All right. Now, if you are considering turning your book into an audiobook, you can always reach out to me. By the way, I just want to remind you that I do have the Your Book, Your Voice podcast, which is another live broadcast that I do every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern Time here on YouTube and LinkedIn. Instagram, you're going to have to go to my YouTube page at Robert Lane Coaching or check out the LinkedIn Live. But you can join me for that as well. And I really do more deep dives into what I talk about that I touch on here on Coffee Chats as well. But join me for that. And the other thing is, if you are really serious about turning your book into an audiobook, which you should, all of you need to be serious about doing this because it's very important. Schedule a call with me. I'd love to speak with you and tell you more about the Your Book, Your Voice audiobook coaching program. There's 2 versions of the program. There's the VIP program and the DIY program. VIPs, I work with you one-on-one through the entire process. We spend 12 weeks together. We meet every week. There's video lessons and PDF reference materials and I'm there for you 7 days a week to help you through the entire process. You record, you send your audio files to me. I do all your editing. I do all your uploading. Everything is taken care of for you. So all you need to do is worry about doing a great narration. And as I mentioned earlier, I provide you with $500 worth of equipment. That's part of the program. That's VIPs, man. VIPs. It's part of the program, and it's yours to keep. If you are hands-on, I created the Your Book, Your Voice DIY program, do it yourself. It's a great do it yourself format. And I give you every step that you need to create a great audiobook. And that includes the recording, the editing, the uploading, all those things that I would handle for the VIPs. But you can do it. You can do it yourself, of course. And that's how I created that program. That may work for you as well. So go to robertlanecoaching.com. Find out more about what I do as an audiobook coach and producer. Book a call with me, okay? It's real simple. Just book a call and let's talk. Let's talk about your book. Let's talk about your marketing strategies. Let's talk about what you want to do with your audiobook. And I'll go into detail about each program and you'll figure out which one's best for you. And then get enrolled, all right? Get enrolled. The DIY program is designed to have you have your audiobook done in 6 weeks. The VIP program, I spend more time with you, so I don't want you to feel pressured or rushed. So we work together for 12 weeks. But that's like nothing, man. You can have your audiobook done and out there in such a small amount of time. So do it. It's a great business decision that you're making for your business as an author, because you are an author brand. And this is your business. You are an entrepreneur. You have your ebook, a paperback, maybe a hardcover. You need to add audiobook to your arsenal of products. You have to do it. Reach out to me, robertlanecoaching.com. You can email me at robert@robertlanecoaching.com. That's simple, all right? VIP program and DIY program. By the way, in the description here on YouTube and LinkedIn, lots of links there. Check them out. There's a link to the DIY program. There's a link to the VIP program. There's a link to get your free audiobook narration reference guide. I have a free guide. Grab it. It's for you. It's free. Instagram, go to my profile page. Click on that link. And on my link tree, you'll see everything that you need to book a call, to get your free narration guide, the VIP program, the DIY program. All the information is there. All right? Do it. All right? Don't cheapen your author brand by getting cheap equipment. And when you hit that zone, lock that in, your positioning, and be consistent. Again, those are my 2 pieces of advice in regards to audiobook mic techniques. If there's a topic you'd like to have covered, you want to talk about, want me to talk about, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. All right? And again, go to robertlanecoaching.com, book a call. Let's get you in the audiobook world, because you need to be there. And finally, my friends, my little assignment, as always, is when you're out and about in the world, smile at a stranger, say hello to them, because that small gesture of kindness can and will make a difference in that person's life. So be a life changer. That's going to wrap it up for Coffee Chat today. If you would like to, again, present a topic, let me know. We'll talk about it. All right, we'll say goodbye to our YouTube and LinkedIn friends first. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great, great week.